Aren't you tired of pretending to be someone that you are not? Aren't you tired to walk in a certain way, talk in a certain way, and act in a certain way because you are trying to fit in among people who are never going to love you for your authentic self? While there are so many people out there in the world who will absolutely love you for who you are because look at you, you look beautiful. When you are operating from your authenticity, this universe needs your authenticity, okay? And I'm telling you, people that make you feel embarrassed or stupid for being your authentic self are people who themselves are so afraid to be their true self when they are around people. And honestly, what can be worse than that? Hello everyone, my name is Jigyasa. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So let's first start with your laugh because I know that there are so many people who feel ashamed for the way they laugh. And this is especially for all the girls out there, right? There is no such thing as laugh like a lady, okay? We are all human beings and we are all allowed to laugh in a way that feels authentic to us, that feels comfortable to us. So laugh like a monster if that's what your laugh looks like, okay? I see so many girls when they get into a relationship or when they are around boys, they try to be someone that they are not. They try to fake their laugh, like why would you do that? If you ever get to see my laugh, you guys will see that I literally laugh like a Ravan. And even when I'm around my guy friends, I laugh like that only, okay? I'm not trying to pretend to be anyone else. I'm not trying to hide that aspect of myself because why would I? That's me. That's what makes me me. Okay, and I'm not going to change myself for anyone. And honestly, I don't think that they judge me for that. And even if they do, none of my business. And if I'm in a relationship, I can guarantee you that my partner will definitely be in love with my laugh because that's what we do. When we love someone, we love everything about them, okay? There's no such thing as weird because trust me, it's literally the weirdest parts about ourselves, the weirdest things about ourselves that makes us us. So it's the most weird things about you that makes you you, and honestly that's literally beautiful because if we all are just trying to be this perfect version of ourselves, there will literally be no differences. Everyone is going to act in a certain way and then there's no fun in that, remember. I know people whose laugh are literally more funnier than the joke itself. Does it look weird? Yes, it does. It looks funny as well. But guess what? That's amazing because it makes them them and they are not trying to hide themselves. And you know how beautiful is that? Now let's talk a little bit about this concept of being extrovert and introvert. See, I myself am an introvert and I'm a very private person. I do not share things with people easily. But at the same time, I also do not get this concept of being mysterious, purposely talking less and not expressing yourself fully, not being that much social because you think that it's gonna make you more likable. Are you kidding yourself? People can never ever like you for something that you are not. Even if they will, what's the point? That admiration will not be for your true self. And I promise you that you can never find peace and joy if you are trying to be someone that you are not because you are disconnecting from your true self. And I'm saying this because this is exactly what happened to me. I was scrolling on YouTube, right? And then a video pops up that says how to be more elegant. So I click on the video, and in that video, they were basically teaching about these hand gestures and talk in a certain way, even sit in a certain way, and do things, blah blah blah. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that video. If that's helpful for people, amazing. But that didn't work for me, okay? Because I actually got influenced by that, and I was like, oh my god, if I want to be this elegant lady, because who does not want to be elegant, right? I also should do these things. So I started doing these things. I started feeling so exhausted and so disconnected from myself. And I finally came to a point where I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like, who am I trying to be? This is not me. If there's one thing that I can drill in your brain, it will be this. See, there are certain things in our society whose definitions are literally subjective. Definition of beauty is subjective. Definition of having fun is also subjective. And so does the definition of being elegant. It looks different for different people. If there is a person who is loud and they are an extrovert, they love hanging out with people and they love talking to people and they are so expressive, what's wrong in that? I think that's literally beautiful. Sometimes even I envy those people because being an introvert. But imagine that those people, those amazing people, get influenced by seeing a video online about how to be mysterious because they think it's gonna make them more likable. Ridiculous. Literally ridiculous bullshit. And it's the same for introverts. I get told all of the time that Jigyasa, you should be more social, you should hang out more with people, and you should talk to more people. I don't, okay? I don't need to and I don't have to, and I'll tell you why. See, I am actually a very outspoken person when I'm with my type of people or when I'm on stage speaking my mind. or when it's related to things like my career or gaining opportunities, I know that these things are going to benefit me in the long run. In those scenarios, I myself try to push myself and bring out that extrovert side of me because, I know they're going to benefit me in the future. But when it comes to people like my classmates who I don't even align with, or certain people here and there, I don't care because I am so good on my own and I enjoy my own company so much that I literally could not care less if I don't have so many friends. Another thing is that I think you guys are so afraid to be your weird self or your clumsy self because you think that those things define your worth. They define your intelligence and things like that. But is it true? Absolutely not. See, yes, people do weird things. I literally every single person on this planet is weird. Okay, who is not weird? Literally, people are different. They do some weird things, and sometimes these things even make us laugh. Okay, see, I do weird things all the time. I literally do random things around. I am literally the most clumsiest person on this planet, to be honest. Okay, my sister and my friends call me weird and clumsy all the time. But does that define my intelligence? Absolutely not, because I'm still the same person who has an amazing mindset. There was a point in my life not so long ago when I used to feel so bad for being clumsy. Like, certain things happened and I started to let these things define me. I would automatically assume that this makes me stupid. But that was not true. But now I have finally accepted that part of myself. In fact, I love that about myself. Now, whenever I do something clumsy, and even if people laugh at me for that, I do not take things personally. I don't get offended. I don't take it seriously because I know it has nothing to do with me. Sometimes I do things that are weird to people. Sometimes they do stuff that is weird to me. But it's just life. The reason that why I used to feel bad about my weird side, my clumsy side, is because I always had this strong desire, like very strong desire to be this perfect version of myself, to be this highest version of myself. But what I forgot in the process is that nothing in this life is perfect and it shouldn't be, okay? It's beautiful to accept and embrace yourself. And I'm telling you, ever since I have done that, I have never been more happier. Nowadays, I really feel like I'm so happy, I'm healing and things like that. I think that's because I have finally stepped into my authenticity and I'm operating from the state of love. I am 100% telling you guys, the biggest project that you would ever work on is yourself. Honestly, when you finally start investing in yourself, pouring into yourself, taking care of yourself, and finally accepting yourself, embracing yourself, stepping into your authenticity, your vibration is gonna increase literally, because that is exactly what happened to me. And you will automatically start attracting all your desires, and good things will happen to you. You will attract all the right people who will love you for who you are. And yeah, that's because you start operating from this state of love and authenticity. Authenticity literally is the key. Like, I got it on. I think we all should start falling in love with each other's clumsiness, weirdness. Like, honestly, the way people laugh, talk, people who start singing out of nowhere, dancing out of nowhere. These little things about people is so beautiful when you like really think about it. And because that just makes us who we are, and it just really amplifies us. And I think that's beautiful. That's honestly beautiful. And obviously there are certain boundaries. You cannot act in whatever way you want to when you are in front of your teachers, your boss. You have to be in your limits at that time. But when you are with people like your friends, your family members, and the person you are in a relationship with people like these, you should never be afraid to be your authentic self, to be your true self. And if you are, there's something wrong. You need to change your friend circle. You need to change your partner. Leave out of that relationship. Leave out of that friend group, whatever. I don't care. And when you show the courage to do that, you are giving this universe space to send the right people into your life who will love all the weird things about you. And then you will be like, okay, so these things are literally beautiful about me, and there are people who absolutely love me for that. And be a little bit soft with yourself, यार. मतलब क्या है हमेशा highest version बनना and all that. थोड़ा chill करो life में. Honestly, ever since I've let go of being this perfect version of me, I have seen a lot of positive results, honestly. And don't get me wrong, I do not mean don't work on your goals, don't be your highest self. Of course not. What I mean is that do not forget the parts about you that makes you you and that are beautiful. Honestly, you guys have no idea how much beautiful you look in your authenticity. So just don't forget to carry those parts of you with you in the process of being the highest version of yourself. To be very honest, guys, these people are going to have problems with you while all you are doing is just existing. You do anything and they will call you weird for that. But you remember one thing, that you were not born to live up to anyone's expectations of you. Next time someone tells you, oh, you shouldn't do that, that's weird, or really, Are you my boss who is like signing my paychecks for me? So I should be bothered about what are your expectations from me? No, right? Then keep your mouth shut. I am not living on this planet to live up to anyone's expectations until or unless you are my boss in some company that I'm working for. And this is not only about your personality, your physical features also play a role in this, okay? For example, you might not like your face with scars or pimples, or you don't like your smile or your nose. You guys remember when I said that some things are subjective? Who told you that your smile is not beautiful? Why don't you like your smile? Or why don't you like your face with pimples? Okay, who told you that? Maybe you are just listening to a random stranger, or even if it's your friend or whatever. Why are you taking their opinion as your reality? Their opinions do not define you, okay? And again, these people might not like your features, but there are people who look at these features of yours and they literally admire you so much, and you literally have no idea. But the most important thing is that you like yourself, you like your smile, you like your face with pimples, scars. Okay, so I have this tooth right here, right? I don't know what we call it in English. It's like an extra teeth that like grows out of nowhere randomly. Now it's fully grown, right? But when I was in 7th standard, I remember it appeared out of nowhere and it was not fully grown at that time. So it looked really weird on me. And I remember how ashamed I used to be of this thing. And I would always try to hide my smile and try not to laugh a lot. But now when I look back and I see some of my old pictures, I realized that, oh my goodness, I looked so cute with that tooth. And I really wish that I can, go back in time and tell her that, you girl, don't you try to hide your smile because it looks so cute. Honestly, it was me who was judging myself. I don't remember if anyone made fun of me for that. It was me who was judging herself. So trust me, those features that you think looks weird on you, it really doesn't. I think those features really add to your good looks. And again, it kind of separates you out from other people. And trust me, it all starts with your mindset. There's nothing more beautiful than falling in love with your own insecurities. If there's something that you feel insecure about, maybe there's something on your face or your body that you feel insecure about, start changing your mindset around that. Start falling in love with it, and then you will realize that, you know what, it actually looks beautiful on me. It actually looks great. And when you will think like that, I can guarantee you other people will automatically see you as someone attractive. They will also not notice those things about you. In fact, it will look good on you because you change your mindset around that, and it automatically changes your confidence as well. So stop hiding yourself. Weird it out, guys. Weird it out. Sometimes, I remember I used to see my girls in my classroom, and they used to write in their notebook like this, like literally it's the desk, and they used to write like this, literally. Was it weird? Absolutely yes, but it was also cute. And these are all the little things that matters, and they are beautiful. It's completely okay to start singing out of nowhere, to laugh like a monster. It's okay to be yourself. Okay, start accepting that and start falling in love with your weirdness, your clumsiness. That is exactly how you will fall in love with your life. Trust me, it is going to bring so many positive changes in your life, which you have to find out yourself by doing nothing but simply being yourself, your authentic self. Oh my goodness, it's literally 4:45 a.m. right now. I don't know, I had this urge to shoot this video like right now. I could not wait. Before ending this video, I just quickly want to share a quote with you guys that I saw on Instagram, and it says, "Find someone who enjoys your madness, not an idiot who forces you to be normal." Anyways, guys, God bless you, and I will meet you in my next video.